Jorge Hernandez with the low blow in Southwest Fight News. This is the first time I've ever done this. I feel slightly uncomfortable and aroused at the same time.
You and me.
Me too, right?
Yeah. Here with Kevin Croom.
What's up?
You had a big fight, MFC, man, 40. You originally were supposed to fight Anthony for the title. You know, it's Jesse Brock, still a tough guy.
Very tough guy. So yeah, man. I mean, whatever. I'm gonna still get paid. I'm gonna get the check in the bank. That's important. A little upset because I mean I signed on to fight for the title. You know that they called me and were like, hey, we want you to take our title, and I was like, all right, I'll take it. You know, but whatever. I got my eyes set on higher prizes.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, whatever.
Now Brock's a guy that has actually fought here in Albuquerque before.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen him fight before? I mean, he's a veteran with a lot of Bellator fights under his belt. So what do you think about him as an opponent?
Oh man, I think he's super tough for sure. He's really strong. I definitely don't want him to get a hold of me. You know, not that I'm worried if he does get a hold of me. You know, we got game plans for that. But I definitely want to use my reach on him. He's 5'4". I'm 5'11", so I'm gonna have a few inches of reach, and I really would like to be able to use my striking.
Yep. Let's talk about this tear that you've been on. Last year, you were our Southwest Fight News 2013 Fighter of the Year, man. You just went on an absolute tear. Yeah. You know, one of the better years that a local guy based over that trains in Albuquerque has ever had. No, not anybody. Up there. Like obviously, I mean, how many fights? Whether it's on the record or not on the record, did you win in 2013?
In 2013 it was 8, and then in 14 months I had 10. So from December of 2012 to February of 2013, it's 10. So however many months that is, I'm a fighter. I'm not good at math. Anyway, a lot of fights really quickly. Yeah, man. You know. I'm pretty happy with it, you know.
And one of your fights, I believe it was the one in Kazakhstan. It was one of the weirdest fights I ever seen, where your opponent gets bandaged in the middle of the fight. You know, what is that all about? Yeah,
man, dude, it was wild. I have no idea, man. I hit him with the knee, and then he looked up and he times to the ref. And like me and Coach Latrell, we had like 4 conversations in a millisecond. Like, we looked at each other, I looked at the ref like, is this legal? Like, and me and Coach were like looking at each other, and then I was like, screw it, get on him, you know? So I jumped on him, and then the ref pulled me off with extreme prejudice. You know? It's like I fought 2 fights in one fight, you know? I had to fight the ref and him. That's a big ref too. But yeah, man, they pull him out, and so we have no clue what's happening, you know? And so Latrell's like, hands up, hands up. So I put my hands up and start walking around. And then we start to get the gist, you know, no one speaks English there, so we start to get the gist that the fight's not over. And I'm pissed. I'm like, you can't call time, you know. It was really weird. But you know, I think it was a really good experience to be able to have something that unorthodox happen in a fight. You know.
Why is that? Why was it a good experience?
Because it just shows my mental training. You know, I talk a lot about my mental training, my mental toughness. And to have something, I have a gear thrown in it. You know, they threw a wrench in my gears. You know, I would have finished that fight. I would have choked him out. You know, or I mean, I would have just finished beating him. You know, and so they stopped it, and I had no clue what's going on. So to be able to switch from incredibly pissed off and not thinking right, like what's going on here, to be able to get back in the zone and finish the fight the way I did. I think it's really good for me.
So a change of opponent here a few weeks out was never an issue for you?
No. You know, I think I have a style of fighting, you know, and we've been working on it. And, you know, obviously we work a few things, you know, hey, this opponent does this, watch out for this, you know, but I mean, we're really just working on perfecting my style, you know, and so, yeah, I really don't think it matters at all. Other than the fact that I'm not going to get a belt afterwards. But I mean, like I said, I got my eyes set on higher prizes. So.
And you do, and the higher prize obviously is the UFC, which you've asked for, I think, your last 3 or so victories that you want to be there.
Yeah. Mama D's hooking me up, by the way. Y'all be jealous. Mama takes care of me. Lord.
Spoils him right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the last few fights that you've had, you've called out the UFC to sign you. Eventually, what's it going to take for you to get up there, man, do you feel?
We're in contact.
No.
That's all I can say.
That's all you can say?
We're in contact. Yeah. Don't worry, everybody.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
How about your training here in Albuquerque with Latrell, and then you got Mama D here hooking you up with these bars too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mama D's Dungeon Bars, they're so good. Man, so my training has been just ridiculous. You know, I train here at Latrell's MMA, Albuquerque Kickboxing with Ray E, Danny Romero in his hideout, and then Mama's Dungeon, of course. Man, I've never been in better shape, you know. We were getting ready for a title fight, you know, so I mean, I was getting ready to go a hard 5 rounds. And then 2 weeks ago, they said, hey, it's only gonna be 3 rounds. So, I mean, that's cool, man. I got an extra 10 minutes to put in those 3 rounds, you know? So, I'm in the best shape I've ever been. I feel mentally better than ever before. You know, I kind of had a few hiccups in my last fight. And I learned a lot of really good lessons from it.
But you won.
Which made me, I'm sorry?
But you won.
Yes, I won, which is awesome because normally you don't learn your lessons from the wins, you know?
Yeah.
It's, you normally become a better fighter from your losses. And so it was really cool that I had that tough fight and I kind of learned a few lessons and then I could go on and win this fight, you know?
Yeah. Finally, tell your fans to check you out on MFC.
Heck yeah, definitely. Live AXS TV, May 9th. Please check it out. Go ahead and hit my Twitter up at HHHillbillyKC. Thank you, everybody, for the support. I love y'all, and I'll be seeing you.
2013 Southwest Fighter of the Year, Kevin Croom, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.